Good evening. When Jenna asked me to speak this evening about the topic of the place you love, I thought this would be easy to discuss. However, given the current situation of education in West Virginia, I pondered on this question for quite a while. Why do I love and choose to stay in West Virginia? First, I'd like to start off by posing a question to the audience. If you were asked to move to a location that ranked as one of the worst in the United States as far as poverty, obesity, tobacco, and opioid use, would you move to this location? I would assume, as with most young West Virginians, you would answer with a resounding no. Thus, how is it that I came to return to not only my community, but also the neighborhood of my childhood? My story revolves around three endeavors. First is my time as an infantry Marine. The second is my time teaching in China at one of their top 200 universities. And the third is my choice to return to West Virginia. After graduating from high school, I quickly realized that there wasn't many opportunities for me in West Virginia. So 1 month before 9/11, I chose to enlist in the United States Marine Corps. After a grueling training regimen, my unit was deployed to combat operations in Iraq. During this time, we were tasked with training the Iraqi security forces, their special forces, and securing the area that is now currently occupied by ISIS. During my deployment, my unit lost 46 Marines and 2 Navy corpsmen. Myself, I suffered injuries to my knees, my feet, 4 fractured vertebrae, and I suffer from the mental disorder known as post-traumatic stress disorder. Although these injuries took me a while to recover, they did bless me with certain lessons, such as the value and the power of working with a team towards a common purpose, the camaraderie I share with my Marines, and the value of life. This also motivated me to return and get my education. After graduating from West Liberty University, I once again realized that there wasn't much opportunity for me in West Virginia. However, I was offered the position to teach at one of China's top 200 universities. So alone, without any formal training in Mandarin, I decided to move halfway across the world, and I spent a year teaching over 800 students at Zhejiang Normal University's Honor College. During my time in China, I also gained some valuable lessons from the Chinese, that one should value your history, your culture, and your family. I also learned the idiom, falling leaves return to the roots. So after my year in China, I decided to return to West Virginia and reside near my parents. When I returned to West Virginia, I was able to take a job in Marshall County Schools, teaching at a program called Middle College High School. This was one of only 27 schools of its kind in the country. We focused on the last 3 years of high school and blended them with the first 2 years of college, focusing on small classes, counseling, interdisciplinary career training, and guidance. Also in Marshall County Schools, this enabled me to meet people like Mark Swagger. And with his leadership, we have been able to build a team in a county that ranks as one of the top for coal, oil, and natural gas production, to be one of the leading districts not only in sustainability in the state, but also in the country. One thing that I have learned in West Virginia, while we face many challenges, is that we also have many opportunities. Thank you.